God never planned for you to live in pain. Sickness was never his idea, as shown in these 6 unshakable truths from his own words. Truths that can break the power of disease, restore your strength, and remind you, your healing has already been paid for. I am the Lord your God, says the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, the one who breathed life into dust and called it man, the one who stretched out the heavens, who commands the lightning, who numbers the stars and knows each by name. And I know you. I have seen your pain. I have watched the nights when you cried, when the pain seemed unending, when hope felt far away. You have asked, God, do you still heal? Do you still see me? Hear me now. I am not a silent God. I am not a powerless God, and I have not changed. The same hand that touched lepers still reaches out today. The same voice that spoke life into dead bones still speaks over you now. The same power that raised Christ from the grave lives and moves within my people. I speak this to you not as a distant creator, but as your healer, the Lord who reigns over sickness, disease, and death. My word is life, and where my word is spoken, darkness loses its hold. So listen closely, my child, for these are 6 unshakable truths what I, the living God, say concerning sickness and healing. Let them take root in your heart, for they carry my power. They carry my authority. They carry your healing. 1. It is my will to heal you. Do not believe the lie that I send sickness to teach you lessons. I am not divided against myself. I am the giver of life, not the author of pain. When I formed you, I breathed my life into your being. Every heartbeat, every breath, every cell in your body was designed to carry my presence. I never created you to live in decay or defeat. From the beginning, I revealed myself as Jehovah Rapha, the Lord who heals you. It was not a name I borrowed. It is who I am. When sickness entered the world, it came through the curse of sin, but my Son came to destroy that curse. He bore the pain you feel. He carried every sickness that tries to linger in your body. He was pierced for your healing. When Jesus walked the earth, he never turned away one who came to him in faith. The blind saw, the deaf heard, the paralyzed stood, and the hopeless rejoiced. He healed them all, not some all, because that is my will. My heart has not changed. So when you pray, do not ask wondering if I want to heal you. Know this, I already provided the healing. The price has been paid. The cross was enough. My will is not uncertain. It is settled forever in the blood of my Son. Do not let the enemy whisper that I am teaching you through affliction. Yes, I can bring strength out of suffering, but I am not the author of your pain. I am the deliverer from it. So stand on this. It is my will for you to be whole in body, in mind, and in spirit. When you believe this, faith rises. And where faith rises, healing flows. 2. My Son has already carried your sickness. The battle for your healing is not one you need to fight. It is one that has already been won. When Jesus was scourged, every lash tore through his flesh to purchase your freedom. The blood that ran down his back cried out your name. Each wound spoke of the healing you would one day claim. It was not just sin that he carried. It was every sickness, every infection, every diagnosis. Cancer, heart disease, pain, fear. All of them crushed beneath the weight of the cross. He became the curse so you could inherit the blessing. He took your weakness so you could receive strength. So when you say, Lord, heal me. I say, it is finished. The power has already been released. The healing already belongs to you. The stripes on my son's back were not in vain. They are your guarantee, the eternal receipt of a transaction already completed. By his stripes you were healed. Not will be, not might be. You were. So now, lift your eyes from the pain and look to the cross. Do not measure your faith by how you feel, but by what I have already spoken. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead now lives in you. That Spirit is not weak. That Spirit is not uncertain. That Spirit gives life to your mortal body. When you believe this truth, the healing power that has already been paid for begins to manifest. Your body responds to what your spirit knows. And your spirit knows this. The Son has carried it all. So declare it. My sickness has been carried. My pain has been paid for. I walk in the victory of the cross. And as you do, watch how my word begins to shift what the enemy has tried to break. For I am the Lord your God, the same yesterday, today, and forever. 3. Faith is the bridge that brings my healing power to you. I have already released the power that heals, but faith is the hand that receives it. Faith is not striving, not begging, not trying to convince me to do what I have already done. Faith is resting in my finished work. When you choose to believe even when pain screams louder than promise, you honor me. When you lift your eyes from the doctor's report and fix them on my word, you open a door that sickness cannot close. Faith is the language of heaven, and every word spoken in faith echoes in eternity. Remember the woman who pressed through the crowd? She did not wait for me to notice her. She reached for me, and in that moment power flowed. Your faith has that same reach. Do not say, if only I had more faith. Even faith as small as a mustard seed can move what looks immovable. Faith does not grow by staring at the mountain. It grows by staring at me. Feed your faith with my promises. Let the testimony of what I have done become the confidence of what I will do again. Each time you speak my word instead of your fear, your faith breathes stronger. Each time you thank me before you see the result, heaven draws near. Faith is the bridge. My power is the river. Walk across it and healing will meet you there. 4. My word is medicine to your body. My word is not ink and paper. It is spirit and life. When you let my word enter your heart, it becomes living medicine. Just as your body absorbs nourishment from food, your spirit absorbs health from my truth. Do not treat my word as information. Receive it as infusion. Read it slowly, let it settle deep, and it will begin to repair what sickness has broken. For every lie that says, you cannot recover, I have spoken, by my stripes, you are healed. For every thought that says, this pain will never end, my word declares, I will restore health unto you and heal your wounds. There is no sickness my word cannot confront. There is no darkness my light cannot pierce. Even now, as you listen, my word works in you, strengthening cells, calming anxiety, renewing hope, aligning your body with heaven's design. Keep my word before your eyes. Speak it aloud until your atmosphere changes. Let it be more constant to you than the rhythm of your breath. Because where my word dwells, sickness cannot stay. Where truth abides, despair must leave. You do not need to understand how it works. Simply receive it. For the same word that said, let there be light, now says to your body, let there be life. 5. Sickness is an enemy, not my instrument. I am the giver of life. Sickness does not flow from my throne. When my Son walked the earth, he never placed disease on anyone. He removed it. Every healing, every miracle, every deliverance was a declaration of war against the darkness that steals health. See sickness for what it is: an intruder, a thief that tries to dwell where my spirit lives. Do not make peace with what I have conquered. Do not accept as destiny what I have called an enemy. When you resist it in faith, you are not fighting alone. Heaven fights beside you. I sent Jesus to destroy the works of the devil. That word destroy means to undo, to break apart, to dismantle completely. When he said, "It is finished," he sealed the enemy's defeat. So rise up in that victory. Speak my promises as a soldier wields a sword. Let praise be your weapon and thanksgiving your shield. For praise weakens the grip of despair, and gratitude draws my power near. You are not cursed, you are covered. Not abandoned, but anointed. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the grave stands guard over you now. 6. Your body is my temple. I did not design your body as a prison, but as a dwelling place. When you received my Spirit, you became a living temple, a sacred space where heaven touches earth. Therefore, honor what I have made. Speak blessing over it, not curse. Feed it with peace, not fear. Let your mind remember that every heartbeat echoes my faithfulness. Do not say, "I am broken beyond repair." Say, "The Lord who lives within me renews my youth like the eagles." Do not look at your scars as proof of defeat. See them as reminders of the battles already won. When you walk, know that I walk with you. When you breathe, remember that my breath sustains you. Every cell responds to my command of life. Every system aligns when my Spirit fills it. Guard this temple with hope and with truth, because you are not fragile, you are chosen. You are not abandoned, you are inhabited. And I, the Lord your God, dwell within you. Now, my beloved child, receive these words not as echoes from long ago, but as power for this moment. Open your heart and declare, "Lord, I believe your word. I believe that it is your will to heal me. I receive the healing purchased by Jesus' blood. I declare that every sickness and pain has been carried away on the cross. Your life flows through my body, driving out every trace of infirmity. My mind is steady, my spirit strong, my heart filled with peace. I am your temple, and I am whole." Hallelujah. I have heard your prayer. My presence surrounds you even now. Where my spirit rests, sickness cannot remain. I am releasing strength into your bones, clarity into your thoughts, peace into your heartbeat. Walk in the awareness of my nearness. Do not fear the journey ahead. Day by day, moment by moment, you will see the evidence of my word. You will testify that I am faithful, and the world will know that the God who healed yesterday still heals today. Stand in the light of my promise. For you are healed, you are loved, and you are mine.